Welcome back to Inside. I'm here with Leslie Friedel. She's the new CEO at Visiting Nurse and Hospice Care. We are out here in your beautiful building, this building. This is actually the Peggy Murphy Grief Center, right? It's so, every time I come here, I just want to go, it has such a comforting effect for people. Let's talk about the difference between hospice care and palliative care.
Sure. Hospice care and palliative care both provide comfort. Palliative care is more for somebody that's been diagnosed with a serious illness, and then we partner with them to manage symptoms and keep them more comfortable, such as pain or other things that may be going on. And hospice care is more for somebody that has decided to stop treatment, and that the prognosis of that disease is that it'll be 6 months or less.
So if somebody is experiencing a serious illness, or someone in their family is, and they want to set up either of those services, is it a matter of just calling Visiting Nurse?
It is. It's actually a good thing to call when you get diagnosed with a serious illness, because we have several different things that we offer. And one of the things may be that somebody is more appropriate for palliative, and they think that hospice is such a scary word and they don't want to go that route. So palliative is often an option that people don't realize is out there for somebody that's been diagnosed with a serious illness.
Now, one thing that's different about Visiting Nurse is that you guys have both services that can go to people's homes, but you also have a facility where people can come to, correct?
Yes, we actually have, we can go into people's homes and for both palliative care and also hospice care, but we also have an inpatient unit on Homestead Road out here that offers inpatient services for people that maybe are experiencing extreme symptoms or towards the end of life that may not be able to manage their pain and their symptoms in their home.
And then you also have, again, this beautiful facility that we're setting in, this wonderful room here that's part of the beautiful facility that has these services for people in our community, grief support, and talk about all the things that you do here in this building.
In this building, we really offer grief support. We have 4 licensed grief counselors on staff. We offer support to anyone in the community that's maybe dealing with grief of any kind. We also offer many different types of groups here. Many times people think that the grief support's only for people that have been serviced by hospice, but we actually service the community. We see almost, out of all of the people, only half have actually been on service. We service many people that have just been dealing with grief even for a short time or sometimes an extended period of time that really need that extra support. So they can come to the grief center and receive that support.
That's what it's a total misconception, because that was going to be my next question. So do I have to have had services with Visiting Nurse to come here to the grief center? And you don't. Anybody can take advantage of these fantastic services that you provide. So how do I find out about what you're doing here at the grief center?
Sure, you can actually just call in and talk with the main number here at Visiting Nurse, and you can get access to our grief center to tell you what we have going on. We also have, it's all listed on our website of different options for the grief center. We also have different support groups throughout the community. So if maybe you're unable to get physically to the grief center, we have different groups throughout the community that, so it just would be a good idea to go to the website and look or call us.
So you're fairly new in your CEO position here at Visiting Nurse. What do you think so far?
Oh, I love it. I have always had an amazing respect for Visiting Nurse. I'm from the area. My previous life was in skilled nursing, and I had always used Visiting Nurse as the primary hospice provider in those buildings. And to be part of this, after all those years of respecting the organization, I'm just so excited to be part of it.
Well, we're glad to have you here. It's funny because you never know who you're going to run into. We actually knew each other. Didn't even know it until we got out here today. Totally didn't realize that our kids are friends. So if you need Visiting Nurse, if you need their palliative care or their hospice care or their grief support center, just give them a call today. You can find them at vnfw.org or call them at 435-3220.